Okay, okay, test. We are live. Wait, yo, what's up, man? I didn't know you were here. Let me see. Oh, I thought you were saying it because I looked at Discord, I was like, no one's here, but then it said you just hopped on. Okay. Yo, what do you think about this price action, man? $3? Holy shit.
Couple like small jabs, but I don't really take a real trade yet. So hopefully we clear up and we're able to catch a banger with you.
Yeah, oh, let me check. I think the volume's not on for you. Say something again?
Yo.
Oh, got it. There we go. Damn, bro. It's a Thursday too because Good Friday. I think someone, either you or Desi, told me about it. I didn't even know about it. I thought it was a Friday right away. But yeah, Desi's gonna hop on in a little bit too. I honestly am grateful if I could just find one decent trade a day. Like not even a big trade, like 15 points even. Okay, let me set up. Let me get my Ninja Trader up, baby. I need a Lantal special. You got any more of those Lantal specials?
I don't know, man. The price needs to clear up. I was trying on live. I'm like, this is the type of PA Brian's just 3 for 3 on right now.
Let me see. Oh, I wasn't really trading this morning, but I'm first time on right now, so let's see. I mean, so far it doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's respecting a lot. We flip, we're respecting 5 minute, and we took this low, came higher. Looks like a breaker right now. This could be my type price action. Let's see.
Someone said I have a robot voice. Is that true? Oh yeah, I do. If you listen to the stream, I think it's a bit echoed. It's like double layered.
Yeah. I just bought some accounts, some evals too. So if I need to trade without risking my funded, I'm good to go too.
You know what's crazy? You look at the 1 minute time frame. We've had 2 1 minute fair value gaps.
Yeah, it's very tight.
11:06, and then you look at 12:43. Like we didn't create a single fair value gap that held good validation in like an hour and like 40 minutes on the 1 minute time frame. So about 100 1 minute candles between the last 2. Crazy.
Crazy.
We had a nice open, but then kind of slowed down.
Hopefully we get something good though, man. I didn't take any trades yet. I got my Apex payout proved the other day. We're like cooking already. A little bit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got my Ninja Trader up. We're good to go.
Put S&T off high. I still want to see this run higher.
Yeah, I mean we did a flip around 10, and we've just been respecting pretty much every 5 minute fair value gaps pretty well. I think I want to run higher too. FNF is not working in the US. I had that problem too. I think you just have to refresh. It's weird. The website is like a little bit crash a few times for me when I was trying to make purchases. But I think higher. I need like a draw here. So Asia we consolidated. London took the Asia highs. We came back down. New York AM took Asia lows. And like something I was looking at, if you look at the daily chart, we haven't really took out any daily levels. We're just in that range from 406 to 060. It was this Friday lows all the way to Thursday high.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really inside this chop here. This range here.
Yep.
I think bias. I wanna lean upside still. We have an hourly for value gap above too. We're still bullish. I wanna see us push towards there. But dude, I'm literally after this payout, I'm one payout away from also untapped payouts. Which it's not that much for me because I've been just doing small hits. But like I could. What do you think, Lanto? Should I go for it? If I had like let's say 8,000-9,000 on all my accounts, you think a good idea to take it all, or should I keep on trading in it?
I don't know.
Or would it risk being a ban if I do think? Yeah, I'm talking about Apex, yeah.
I don't know. I think you could run it up. You have the capability to do it, so I'd probably do it, honestly.
Run the bag up.
Okay, so you take what, 180 out?
Yeah, I have one account that's like 30K profits. It's literally because it was accidental and like the sizing was a mistake on them, and I held it for like literally 8 times more profits than I did for other accounts. So I was like, okay, we're gonna leave that account. But I wonder if they risk banning you if you do that though. Like take the whole thing out. So I feel like there's a good chance you would.
I got banned after my first payout this year on the firm. So I don't know what it was. It wasn't even a crazy payout. It was like a 30K payout, something like that.
Yeah, that's weird. I still don't know how Apex does their things. It's like so weird because I've seen someone describe like they took like one payout and they can't buy anymore. It's like, why?
Yeah. Looks like we're kind of rejecting here a bit. So we're just on the faster live stream. Talk about us, Brian, and how fast we speak. So we do speak quite fast.
At least we're in the same wavelength. If like one of us is slow and the other one's like really fast, it wouldn't mesh well.
The crazy thing is like I could understand Brian perfectly. You probably could understand me.
Yeah, I gotta say you're fine first.
Like, yeah, chat's probably like, what the fuck are they talking about? What are they rambling about?
Lanto's so echoing. Is he really echoing? Chat, can someone confirm? Or was it just one person?
Oh yeah, I am echoing. It's like double layered, so you might have me turn on somewhere else.
Let's see. Oh, maybe I do have you. Let me see. Oh, I do. Okay, yeah. I have it on the music. Let me fix that real quick. Let me just fix that real quick. Alright. I think it should be good now.
Alright. Let's go.
He sounds like a robot. Is his voice deeper at least? If there's 2 Lantos that's echoing?
Yo, what's good, Chad?
that actually sounded like it was another person. Because I didn't expect that.
Yeah, boy.
Where's up and down, it looks like.
But chat, look at this. Look at my emails here. I bought 4 accounts from Funded Next. Let's get started, baby. I don't know if we're gonna trade today. I don't want to force it, but I might. It's just evals. I might just have to. So let me know. I might take a chat play.
Chat
If
model
I can, chat model is unbeatable. But yeah, I thought about it more. Since the drawdown is 1-to-1, would there be any benefits to do 25K versus 650Ks? Because I was thinking like, oh, this is clearly the easier route to do small accounts, more funding, because cap payouts. But I just remember like, there's no cap payouts here. You can just do whatever you want. So I'm like, I need to rethink this. What do you think about the? Did I show you the rules? I think I did, right? And the payout policy and everything.
Yeah,
What's your initial thoughts on like you'd be genuine as possible?
I think it's decent. They're newer firm, yeah.
Newer to
Are they-
futures, but they're like top
Yeah.
number 2 and Forex. That like if you want to compare numbers, they paid just under Top Step, number wise.
Okay.
So 125 million.
If they're reputable, like you could probably trust their futures side of the company. I mean, I don't like briefly looking at it. It looks decent. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it definitely looks fair. Definitely looks fair. I'd say, I don't know. It's fair. I mean, I forgot what the payout policy is exactly, but
It's like Top Step.
Okay, yeah, it looks reasonable, in my opinion. And so yeah, I mean, I'd have to trade the firm to know.
Yeah.
But from just looking at the stats or just at the info, it looks decent. It's not bad. It's nothing stupid, you know.
The uncapped payout part is just making like it feels like it's drawing me to like I just want to go for the biggest day possible, and they let you trade like news too. So like, why not just slam some size into news and go for a big day and see what happens?
Yeah.
Like that's my thought process right now. Like not like just abusing news, but like I'll take a trade, and if it's up, I'll just hold through news, and like off chance coin toss, like we actually like move up more in my favor, and it will turn like a 1K trade to like a 10K trade per account. I don't know. I need Trump volatility to really make this happen.
Yeah, Trump volatility.
Ozzy said, "I love the firm. They've been around. Got a 20K CFD payout." I never tried Forex or CFD. Have you tried it? I think Desi have. I forget if. Yeah, like I just never got.
Yeah.
I never liked MetaTrader, to be honest. The only time I used MetaTrader was real money, and that was because of Dre. Did he convince you to put money into it too?
No, I never did. I was still when I was in my arc of like, fuck features. I'm already profitable in options. Why would I need?
Yeah. And ironically, he got me into freaking Forex futures, which is worse than regular futures because there's so much slippage and the bid and ask is so far, and it's not liquid as futures.
Dude, that guy. I don't know where he's at right now. You think he's still working at the dispensary that he said he owned, which he doesn't?
Yeah. We have SMTE off these highs here.
Yep.
Damn, I would give away some funded next accounts on this stream, but I think they're just like so busy working on things that I told them like, okay, can I get my accounts? They're gonna try to sponsor stream too. We're gonna do like a few accounts every now and then. But these guys, man, like when I was recording my video, just going over their website and all that, it kept on crashing. Like it kept on refreshing because the website was like so overloaded. And I just have a clip of myself saying like, "Fuck, what the hell?" It's cursing it out. He's like, I was like in the middle of cooking. We're starting to move lower here. Let me see what
That SPT held doing.
Yeah. Like I'm also looking at the 15-minute chart, and it's like, what do I do here in the 15-minute? I want to see this run a 15-minute liquidity low, which would likely be 372 here, and then if we can flip back up, I'm gonna try to stay somewhat bullish here. When you pass, can you withdraw the performance reward? No, so the performance reward or if you're talking about the eval, you get 50% of whatever the profit target on eval is. So it's like, I think for the 50K, you get like $400 around there. That's if you get 10% in payouts of the account size, so that's 5K. It's a cool bonus though. And something else, Lanto, I wish Apex would do something like this. If you don't get paid within 24 hours of request, they'll give you a $1,000 bonus.
No, I don't think they would do that.
No,
That's so,
no.
dumb.
But I'm talking about Fun Next is doing it. But I wish Apex would do some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think they do that for Forex too, which people like because they go through it. It's good marketing because like they're like, oh, I've been waiting for a few days, but I got paid, and they also added another 1,000 because it was late.
That's actually fire as fuck.
Yeah, so it's like it's reliable that way. And like the moment that they don't honor it, you know how outraged that all those people would be.
Yeah.
So I think they have to honor it at this rate. That's like their selling point. They're like, if you don't get paid within 24 hours, we as a brand will stand behind a $1,000 bonus free of charge. So if you request like like something low, the minimum is probably like 500. You request 500, it slips through, you get another 1,000. That'd be incredible.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What do you mean 1K bonus? So yeah, no, it's just their policy. They're so confident that they're gonna approve payouts within 24 hours that they're gonna give you a bonus if that doesn't happen in one day. It's probably like Tradeify. Anyone in chat know of Tradeify? If you waited any longer than 1 day for a payout for Tradeify, I feel like it's always been like within minutes or within like a few hours. Desi, you took trades today? Or you only traded last night?
Only London. That's it.
What are you thinking right now?
Dude, I just woke up 20 minutes ago. Not even lying.
Well, let's get cooking, man. Now you're here. You're here from the trading show here.
Just price action. Damn, look at the 15-minute, bro.
15-minute is not the cleanest, but I'm trying to anticipate that we'll take a sweep of this low and we flip back up. I want to make a move higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're like.
On the other hand, you can catch a ban from Matt if you get caught talking about waiting times. You guys saw that, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? You think that's a fair ban, or you think that's
No.
too excessive?
The guy wasn't even bashing it. He was just
Yeah,
telling
that's the
how-
thing. Because I feel like to me, I would say the same shit. I'd be like, as a joke, I'd be like, usually I took 5 minutes, but it's taking 2 hours. Are you guys okay? Like as a joke or something. Imagine I get banned because of that.
Yeah, Matt Leach has a vagina. I don't care. Said it.
Hey.
You should have, bro. Getting banned off something like that is crazy work. Crazy work.
I feel like he was
Warning,
complimenting them still in that post too.
bro. They could ban me. I don't trade their firm. But listen. As a C, like, listen. I understand they take pride. Whatever it is, they have a good policy. If someone just tweets and they're like, okay, you know, this payout took a little longer this time. Like, a ban off that is insane. I feel like
Yeah.
a warning would be ideal. Maybe privately DM and be like, yo, like, we don't like this. We don't stand with this. But a insta ban is crazy.
That's crazy,
Something
yeah.
like that. Where that person is literally just tweeted about exactly what happened to him or her. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. But
I think the guy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yep, but
Weird.
that is how it is, man.
If that guy came out and bashed Matt Leach or My Fun of Futures,
I could understand that.
But all that person said was, okay, this time around it's taking a bit longer.
Yeah. Is it? He said only 2 hours. He was like, used to be like minutes, but it's taking longer than 2 hours. That's it. Maybe you think it's fair if he's like traumatized or not traumatized, but have so many bad experiences, like people freaking out when they don't get paid in like an hour.
I don't know. I don't know. No clue. I mean,
Because I had someone DM me saying like, what do you think about take profit trader? I requested like more than a day ago, and they haven't proven are they having a liquidity issue? Or you think they're going under? And I was like, how long exactly? And he's like 22 hours and 15 minutes. Like it's like exact timing. I was like, so it's not even one day yet.
Dude.
You multiply that with like 100 people talking that nonsense. I don't know. Maybe that's the only angle I could see. Like it's frustrating.
Yeah, I guess, bro. But a permaban is crazy.
Yeah, permaban is. I feel like the better if he was a big character, he would be like, okay, that was excessive. I understand that. Let me unban you. I'm just trying to make a message clear that we don't want to tolerate this.
You could have got about it like in a bit better of a way. I feel like way better of a way. You could have been like, you could have gave that person like a warning, and then could have just made it like an announcement, been like, I don't know, just addressing it. But Instaban, where he hasn't retracted at all, he's still with it.
Yeah, he got a lot of heat from that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think my footage is a good firm. It's just that CEO, man. Sometimes he be tweaking.
I want to see this 15-minute low get ran here for NQ, just 370s, and then we'll see if we can move high from there. Imagine we get banned for talking about it. You know how crazy that'd be?
Bro, I've been trading their firm in so long.
Oh god.
Dude, I literally don't
Ban me.
care.
Ban me, please ban me. Don't even include Desi and Pride to it. Just include me. Just ban me, please. Do it, please.
I'm like, no, I didn't say anything.
See how much that'll affect my life. Ban me. Dude, it's just like, I don't know, certain people are just scared to stand up, I guess. It's just like, dude.
Sometimes I think about that with Apex, like me talking shit sometimes, or just like voicing other people's bad experiences. Because they talked to me about before, they're like, you're going way too harsh on Apex. I'm like, I'm just being real here. And I'm like, what if I go like continue and go like even more hard? You think they're just gonna ban me because I'm talking too much shit?
It's just, I don't know. People.
I think we're about to take out this low at least. Damn. I'm just like, what do we? This is a very tight range. I mean, the range itself, I guess, for the morning is like 100 points. It was decent enough to trade, but I need some more clarity in the direction here. Yeah, we're about to take these lows. All right, Desi, your job is to give us a 10-point play. That's all I need.
10 points?
Yep. I need you to say less.
Isn't there earnings next week, I think?
There's Netflix today?
Oh, there is Netflix today. I'm gonna use my account for it.
Does Netflix really move like that though?
It does. It does. I forgot.
I know Nvidia moves a lot.
Next week is jam packed, bro.
Wait, what is it? Is there what's big tech? Tell me big tech.
We have Google Thursday. We have Tesla, I believe, on Tuesday. Is that it? Oh, how did they separate so much? I think the next week after that we probably have a little.
Netflix moves wild. Is it because they're like a unpredictable product or something?
Dude,
like
Netflix moves a lot, bro. Like I'm talking about usually like a 10% move on Netflix.
And how much would that move NQ? Let's say like 80 points or more?
Yeah, I mean honestly.
Oh really? Damn.
Trade like evals on it and get away with it.
Maybe I should do that too. Yeah, but guys, I think I want to lean longs. I think what we want to do is probably try to sweep a low, but Again, too, we already did something else where we look at SMT again, and it makes things like we SMT the highs, we SMT the lows. We're just back and forth right now. I really do want to see if we can take out this here instead.
I think earnings might be really bad. Like, what if they put up like terrible guidances because of the tariffs?
Oh, yeah, that could be true. We took out the low here. We're not really getting any traction out of it, though. Really just holding this area. I want to see a deeper drive. I really do. I think that's what we're going to try to do, at least. We can maybe find some longs later, but I want to really see if we can get a nice drive down here. Or not. But yeah, we took the 15-minute low. Let's see if there's a long setup here. First thing that comes to my mind, if we can get a nice closure at the previous high, I'm game for longs. Nothing yet for me, guys. Let's see.
I feel like this week's been so difficult, man.
It's been like this week especially. I feel like this whole month has been wild, but this week especially just been
So
hard read.
Yeah. This week's been like a very hard test of discipline and patience.
Overnight was really good though. The grind up was nice.
Yeah. New York is just, it's patched. Good little flip here. I like the idea behind us souping this low, kind of bouncing this, and then inverting
Yeah.
that from the gap
I
at
want to see
115.
that too. Wait, 115? Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the right play too. That's why I was kind of anticipating if we can take out the 15-minute low and hold, then I'm gonna favor more upside.
Try just an in-range move.
Let's see if we can cook this chat. We just basically need a nice closure above this wick high, or above 397 here. Just mark that out. $15-minute, not bear structure. I can't even say where there's bullish or bearish in the structure because look at this structure on the 15-minute. It looks ugly. Just too consolidating. But I'm literally trying to see if we can move higher from here though. I think that's the right move. Need a good closure. Let's read the breaker here. I mean, technically, too, this would be chain state delivery after taking out this low. Preferably, we get one more good closure, and then any retrace, I want to go for longs. Or we can even take this on the chain state delivery with a stop previous low as well. Just keep that in mind. Looking good here. I didn't get in the entry yet.
The bottom trend line bounce. Bro, trend line's OP.
Trend line is all you need. Now I want to see if I can get a long, and we have the right framework for it. 15-minute low get swept, 1 minute low time frame flip, and I think what I'm drawing to is this hourly fair value gap at 9 a.m. here.
Let's see if this pans. I took a jab long.
I'm gonna try to join you.
Keeping it downsized, but I like the setup.
Yeah, we have the right framework on ES too. Is it? Whoa, ES is much stronger on NQ too.
Is it?
I think so. We're doing much better on ES. Currently we're up much more. And then we also have. Yeah, I want to see if I can maybe try on ES perhaps. This one looks on like this.
I got everything I wanted out of this setup here, so it's either way. If I hit stop or TP, I feel like it's a good setup. It's an internal range move, so it's not the best setup, but got good components off this. Stop or TP, I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I'm kind of even. I feel like divergence isn't too wide.
Good bounce from this.
All right, we gotta expand here, in my opinion. Now.
Yeah. I'm trying to get in some micros, add in. Not full size,
Wait,
but if
five.
it goes back, I'll try to get in more.
Looks good.
Yeah, once we tag 437, I'm break even, and I'm just gonna look for a bit higher. Once that 1 minute gap gets filled.
437, what is that?
1 minute gap fill.
Oh, okay. But yeah, the situation we have right now is, I think 15-minute low gets swept. We're still kind of bullish bias on the higher time frame, especially the hourly, I feel like. Or there's a draw to it. And then we get a low time frame flip, which is a breaker. So I want to see us move through this now. Can someone donate me $500? You guys want to donate to him?
LOL.
That's such a random question.
$500. I mean, the giveaways you do sometimes, like the straight to funded accounts that you do, those are worth a lot of money. So you do technically give away a lot of money.
$500 worth though? I don't know. We're rocking with that.
Which straight to sim funded accounts do you give away? 50s?
For the yeah.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Kind of just floating here. We're not really doing much. $437. I'm pretty much at a 1 hour. Risky long.
I think it still pans out. I have my stop on this swing low, but I'm gonna still add into it. You guys trust this long here?
I like it. You just gotta see displacement here.
It has to be the framework for it, so that's why it's good.
Yeah. The best type of inversions, I feel like, are the ones that we just like displace right through it. We showcase no hesitation. We just slam right through it, because those are the ones that go in the money mostly.
Which inversion are you talking about? Oh, the 5 minute. Is that the reference? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. But yeah, overall, I usually just like I like us seeing just displace through gaps, no hesitation.
Damn, NQ is spiking compared to ES too.
Can we make a move, please? Chop season.
I think this still plays out. I'll just get stopped if we get another low.
Just stop, Brian.
What?
What's your stop on this trade?
Oh, swing low. I'm checking on ES 23.
Okay. Bad.
So like entry at top of the breaker, stop below the breaker, but I'm willing to add into size if it does come in the breaker again.
Push on NQ. Let's go. Push. 437 would be ideal.
Just what I was saying too, like, oh, ES looks stronger right now, and then like look at NQ spiking while ES is like lagging behind. It's like I just jinxed it too.
No, I think it's pretty even. We're just not. What I would love to see, honestly, like I'd see full validation for me here as we run into these highs and wipe out this S&T.
Oh, let's go! Come on, keep pushing it.
Nice.
Oh. I just don't know.
Thanks, Lantern and Brian.
We have a signal bot on stream, guys. Who's this third person?
Guys, there guys aren't my friends. I'm just here for the alerts.
But yeah, if we're looking on NQ, I guess we would just do top of the breaker because we already got a nice closure above. Stop under. If it's ES, we want to do the same thing too.
It's a little wiki. Still haven't hit my TP, so
It
still vulnerable.
it brushed it too.
Yeah, my TV was 35.70 or 35.50.
This is the price action. Is this the price action you guys say I thrive in?
This is so ass. We just came in a couple ticks away from my TP, but we didn't hit. If this run stopped now, I'm gonna be frustrated.
Well,
oh, chat. My timbers are shivered. No, I'm in light regardless, so TP or not, it's just it'll be just a paper cut.
I want to see this play out still. I'm gonna give it some more ads down here, but then stop in the low again. Just try and just get in micros. It's just like the part where I'm sizing so small that like I don't think I could TP unless it goes like 2R or like something next good high, and that wasn't enough for me.
By the way, I was 1 point away from TP. I'm about to get red stop here. My stop's pretty pretty small, which is good. I got tied out. Took a small hit. So 412, ran to 436, about 24 points of the money, and then stop ended up being about like a 1 hour move entirely there.
Even though it did go up decent, just gonna come back down. Sucks. Just how the market be, man. Well, if we're trying to move lower, let's see I'm gonna see what we're looking for. Ironically, too, I'm looking at it. We took the previous 15-minute candle high, and then that was a sharp move after to come back down.
So that move for me was a 1.2R. I didn't take any off, but that was a good move of the money. We came a point away from that.
Yeah, that's the thing with us trying to go for good risk reward. Like we size small, but we'll average out on these type of things.
Oh.
Sometimes you just get unlucky.
might join back in if we come back up.
If it gets 1 minute inversion, I think I'm gonna slime it.
Yeah, I like this too. It's quite choppy, but
Dude, this does get the 1 minute. I think that'll be explosive. We'll charge the next swing high pretty quickly. Closure in 30 seconds here. Let's see if we can do it. Be pretty good if it can.
Yeah.
Guys, like the stream. Someone said there's 650 people, only 70 likes. The more likes, the more giveaway we do, guys. It's like kind of like a Friday stream right now because there's no there's a holiday tomorrow. So it's like the last stream of the week. So we do have excess accounts to give away to make up for it.
we didn't close. We didn't invert. That is so stupid.
Probably the next candle, but then we'll just have to look for a different entry. You know.
Yep.
But dude, I put my ES stop at the swing low. It was off by about 3 ticks. Yeah, 3 ticks. NQ didn't even take the swing low either. Which, if we can hold this, flip this inversion, and then keep on grinding up all the way to the next hourly, which is at 487, that would be the move. I think I'm gonna win the giveaway. Thanks. See, he's manifesting it. We might just rig it for him, just for fun.
Alright, if I stop out on this, I'm just gonna chill. These are paper cuts.
I really like this trade.
Yeah.
I think this plays out because the framework's still there. Like, I feel like that retracement was just to mess with people, but it didn't take the low. And if it was a soup, that would even be even more aggressive.
Wow, we just ran into the high. Oh my god, we're blasting.
Yeah, we are.
Cooking, we're cooking.
Oh my god,
Oh
I'm
my
up
god.
16 points.
I have 10 points on ES right now.
That is insane.
Brian was right. It's going to go really fast.
Yep, good work there. First take.
I feel like-
464.
Chat, if you're size too heavy, you will be stressed out on this. But like when you're size like with micros, you're holding through this.
Exactly.
I want to see if we can just take out high today. That'd be like a 20-point ES trade for me.
Exactly. That's the best way to go about it. I feel like you never could go wrong with just downsizing,
Yeah.
especially when conditions aren't like A++. Downsizing is it's reasonable.
We're gonna freaking leap
Trim-
higher.
I trimmed some here on NQ.
That's what I'm looking for. Beautiful.
Oh my
there we
God.
go. There we
Damn.
go.
I took 3 macros off.
Let's go.
Hey, Brian, you could...
Beautiful. Well,
Chat, type 1. Type 1 if you took that long, guys. Let's see it.
Holy shit. Right into high, or this, what is this? Lunch high?
Yeah, trust the process here. Process was tricky, but the process was there. Yeah, some of you guys are spamming. You guys are like trigger happy right now. You're like, I definitely took that trade. Thank you. And they spamming one. That was a monstrous move.
That was a really good one, for shit. Triple confluence, bro. Our legacies were on the line.
Yeah, it's like we're called a fraud if this doesn't play out. That's basically the gist. And none of us want to be called frauds here. It's really aggressive.
Good move. That's good though.
See, if we had price action like this, even though this is like a little tricky, but it makes sense and everything held how it should. If we had this price action all week and like this whole month, I would be thriving in April. This feels like March right now. It's like very simple. You just wait for the 15-minute low get swept, and then you wait for a low timer flip, you play upside with bias. But you guys need to coin your own model name now. People don't want you to say you trade ICT anymore. They want to use
I trade the
something else.
Desi. I trade the Lanto.
It's like, what's the Lanto? I've been just doing mine the smart model, kind of like with breakers and time frame alignment, draw liquidity. So what's next here? Let me look at the charts. I think the hourly gap above for NQ wants to be drawn into if we can stay bullish here. It'll actually flip this hourly candle. Yeah. For 80, is that 80? Yeah, 88. We have a lot of high just kind of stuck above there too at 470, 480s. Chat, what giveaways would you guys want today? We're gonna range it. You want Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, My Fund Futures, or now the fourth option is Fund and Next. We'll do a handful today. TPT, Fund and Next, TPT. The good thing about it is Fund and Next has no activation fee, and you can take as long as you want, even for the giveaways. But I think the other accounts I have, you have to pass it in like 1 month, or expires. Damn, this guy's saying Tradeify straight to fund it. You want me to just pull out a $500 account like that? We'll likely do one Fund and Next and one Tradeify or Take Profit. Dude, Desi, you want me to show the stats that you just posted?
Oh yeah, show both accounts.
Bro, look at Desi what just posted here. This is top one, right?
Yeah.
12,000, bro. This is crazy. Let me see the other one. 13, even higher in this one. Yo, what the heck? And did you say you requested payout again already?
20K, yeah. In 10 days or 10 trading days. So literally every 5 days I'm pulling out 10K. That's why I'm taking so many trades because like I'm trying to get right at the 20% consistency. Wait,
so is it just like does the consistency rule reset after the next cycle? Like
yeah,
after
it does. Yeah.
And it's just 5 trading days again. Wait, how do you get exactly 50% or 20% again then?
Huh? Dude.
Because don't I see like it's like 1,000, 1,100, 1,000, and 1,800? How's that?
So I think this cycle started with because that account the day that I had like $2,000.
3, 4, 5.
I think after my payout, I traded more, which got up to the consistency. If that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know if it adds up for me because like, wouldn't you need 6 days if you have various P&Ls?
That's what I thought too, but I guess not.
There's something that helps it then.
I think it counted twice on last Friday, before and after.
Oh, is it 20% consistency rule of the whole account, or?
It might be.
I would just assume it's just whatever the cycle is. So like, if you did like the second cycle, you did like 2,000 a, then that means you have to make 10K to meet that.
All those stats for Desi, a few alerts, bro. All these 8 out of these 10 days are done overnight. Last night
that was like London.
Yeah. Example. I literally caught like a 60-point trade London. Alerted and everything.
Dude, I'm about to hit full TP on ES here. We can run this. If it
Yeah,
teases again, crazy.
Am I weird that I don't have a TP limit at highs? I have a TP limit at 508. Am I being greedy, chat? I don't know.
508? What is that?
Yeah.
Is that something I'm missing? Oh, no.
Internal high.
I think we blast through at least, but I can't tell we wicker or not and then come back down. I would rather just look for another entry at that rate. If it does that, it's been doing that all day.
I think we trade past high. It's just more so, do we get into that 508 high? Because we could see a turnaround prior. Just 'cause price has been weird today, but just the way we were tracing, now we're back into high again. I think this one's higher.
AMKO, I do trade live on Discord, but this week I didn't go live because AM price action was so shit.
It's so bad, man.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to sit there and just do nothing.
I
Yeah.
contemplated like not streaming the whole week. But I'm like, I'm gonna just comp on just for fun.
He's like, fuck that. I'm not going live this week. This goofy
Like,
price.
What? I'm doing max of 10 MNQ.
But dude, literally first trade of the day became a banger. First trade of the day. I have 4 micros on this. It's like not big size. It was like I wasn't planning on trading that much today. I'm trying to get my payouts in. 4 micros is about to become $400 if this hits TP.
There's your
this is
high on
20 points. Yeah, high and Q. You know what? If we get the high in ES, you probably get your TP target at Lanto. NQ's like really pushing.
5 minutes. What I'm talking.
It was an hourly gap. Nice call, Brandon.
Yep. So I need everyone to give me a percentage of their profits that it took. I'll take 2%. That's a 2%, Brian. The smart tariff tax.
Smart terrorist.
To imagine that, that'll feel like pay to win type thing, like EA Sports, where like you need to give up some of your profits to continue the stream. Would you like to do that? I'll be rich if we hit a good trade.
Please just don't SMT here again. Just don't SMT here. Just run into 508. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we got the hourly here.
It's kind of like I've been trading my live, and I've talked about it yesterday. I've just been going more so R to R based. Like that loss is not completely mitigated, and I'm now green off the last 2 trades, just because this winner's so much bigger. I think R is just good to play on a live or on a prop. I feel like playing probability and just looking for those base hits. Pretty good as well, but yeah, I find it so much easier when my R is much better on my live.
Yeah. Damn, I should have traded this on my Fun Next account too. That would have got me like a day in.
Yeah.
I want to get Fun at
Uh-oh,
Ace. I want to be the
Brian.
first one to get payout.
We might SMT off high. Oh no.
We're at the top of the trend, bro. We bounced from the bottom and now we're at the top.
What's the best thing about Take Profit Trader? Day 1 payouts, daily payouts. No other firm has that. It's like I feel like that's the thing. There's all these new firms coming in. They're trying to compete. No one can really compete with day 1 payouts and daily payouts. I think that's just like too unique that it'll be hard for them to replicate. Tell Apex to approve my payouts. How long have you been waiting?
Bro.
Because I waited 12 days before. And I was kind of geeking. I was like telling Lance, I was like, they're not gonna pay me, man. Fuck Apex. These guys are scamming me. They're waiting for me to blow up.
Dude. Dude, I don't even know, bro. Like he's like asking you as if like you have any control at all.
The irony is like I feel like I have negative control. It's like I feel like I have worse privileges than a regular person, but people would claim that we have better privileges. That's just for Apex. I think other firms, I can acknowledge that they would look at our payouts first or priority, but Apex, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I talk too much shit about Apex. They're like, you know what, drag this payout as long as possible. That's sometimes I think about. I'm like, should I have said all that stuff last summer with all that payout denials? But,
Uh-oh, we got some tea here.
oh no, my $300 is about to become 200.
Right.
I just want to hit DP so I can take a screenshot of it. What the? That's it. It's like not even about the money. Because like four micros is like probably the smaller size I did this whole week.
Dude, oh god. That's how I was with options, you know? Screenshot over profits, take profit.
For real, bro.
With those 0GT SPX calls, bro, I take a screenshot. By the time I go back, I'm already, you know, my P&L's
You
swung.
lose 20%.
40%,
Dude,
yeah.
Literally, dude.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a screenshot the high here, be like at 51 in ES, and then it just comes back down. I mean, I'm coming in today, like just trying to just take my base hits. I'm not really trying to trade today, but I'm fine with making a few $100.
Bro, Trump is speaking right now, absolutely ripping J-Pal a new one. Crazy.
Oh, nah.
J-Pow? No one can mess with my dog J-Pow.
For real.
I have never taken second payout from Express. So far, the second payout doesn't mean 50%. Okay, so quick explanation. You take 50% of whatever profit balance you have. That's an easy way to explain it. That's the same thing with Funding Next too.
Still break even stop. I still want to see higher.
Thought Funding Next was uncapped. It's uncapped, but you can request 50% of profit balance with no limits on it. So Top Step has a 5K limit. If you make like, I don't know, something absurd, like 200K on like the first week total, and you meet the consistency rule, you can take 50% of that. Pretty much. But all right, so I gave a trade. I think Lanto kind of took the same trade. Desi, you're up. The people are waiting.
Sir?
We need to see
You know,
it.
I go to back to bed after this. I'm not gonna lie.
Has Top Step already implemented the 50% consistency rule? No. It's just, these are just, it's not rumors. I guess it could be rumors, but it's just words from Michael Tech that he's already leaning towards implementing. We just don't know what the official rules would be. Yo, Desi, top one is posting about you. They said, one step closer to live. Yeah, this is your second payout, so you might be the first live trader, bro.
I'm trying to nuke that account. That live account was ass. Guys, if I blow these accounts, just know that was fully intentional. Oh my god. Where they post it?
On Twitter.
I don't even
But
follow
no,
Twitter.
Desi, they said you can go back to Sim if you fail the live, though, so I don't think there's any issue. Just do what you gotta do with live, and then if you don't like it, just trade aggressively, I guess, and go back to Sim. But Desi taking 20K payouts from top one is kind of crazy already. They only been out for like what, 10 days? You're telling me he already took 20K?
Yeah.
Like, you literally account for like probably a tenth of their total payouts already. And then I think Brett Zemba said he's going to request another payout soon, another 5K. Yeah, you guys are milking them.
I think they're the easiest accounts to get payouts from. I think that's so much drawdown, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Them and Certified.
Dude, people on Twitter like are commenting. People are still trying to run with the narrative that Apex doesn't pay out. Dude, you guys follow the rules, you get paid out. It's just as simple as that.
I know.
It is-
I don't know if you guys
yeah.
know what Zeme is. He got denied 20 PAs, and he's like, "Bro, I broke the rules. It's simple. Like, he took accountability."
Yeah, I think-
8 days. And
It's the out of context thing. Because I got denied too, but it's like 30% unrealized. I had a big red loss. It's not something like that's their fault. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Alright, let's cook it. Let's cook it. Oh! Did we cook, chat?
what did Trump
The
say?
win, 508. There's high that got ran.
$393.8
I'll be right back
after
with-
fees. I thought it was 400, but I think I forgot to account for fees. Dude, micro fees just not the best. Do you have a affiliate link for top one? So we have they give us a code SMART. It works. We're just not gonna do the rebate or onboard them or promote them until they have at least 2 months of stability. So if they do have that, then we'll rebate every purchase that was accounted for. That's basically it. But main focus is working with top firms.
Okay.
This is so nice. They should run 508 now.
That's just getting happy. Oh, 508 is kind of like New York AMI too. 930 highs. That makes sense though. I think that's more likely. Now we're inside the hourly gap. We're just likely to continue pushing.
There's no reason for us not to run this high now.
Oh, where did it enter the 4-hour gap? I didn't even see that.
Literally, guys, 21 points on ES. It's like a little bit more, like 23 if you hit the peak right now. For NQ, if you took the same trade, it's like about 95 points. Pretty easy here, guys. And that's simply, I'm gonna coin it. This is the smart model. That's it. With a 1 minute breaker, which is like our go-to setup anyways. See, Lanza, when you make your video, this is the best part. When anyone asks you anything like, "Oh, what's the strategy? What is this?" You just
Is that them?
there's a video. There's a video on it. Here's a link. And I feel like that's been such a relief. Because there's like every single day someone's like, "What's a breaker? What's BPR?" I was like, I gotta explain it every stream. Now I was like, you know, there's a video I made, right? There's like 15 minutes that discuss everything.
Mm. Chad, you
like-
hear that? He pretty much just called you guys.
I'm not calling the majority. It's just that small percentage that's like kind of clueless. And yeah. Some people ask like the most simple question where you can like, it takes like 5 seconds to look it up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I feel that to the core.
It's like,
Dude,
why
there's-
ask me to go through that trouble to find it for you?
There's gonna be novice and inexperienced people for sure, but there's just some questions that you see in chat. You're like, dude, like even if you're novice, like, dude, like what? I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
Something that like, kind of bugged me a little, like, I guess more and more is like when someone asked me, let's say like, "Oh, what's that trade copper video? Do you have anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have one in my video. If you just look me up on YouTube, you'll see it." And they'll ask me like, "Can you send a link?" And I was like, "Brother, what? Can you just? I just told you, just look me up on YouTube. It's my most popular video." And then you'll just type in trade copier, and it'll be there. But can't they just spend like 10 seconds of DD due diligence?
daily drawdown? Is that what you meant? He said daily drawdown. 10 minutes of daily drawdown.
But so many people today, they just assume price action was gonna be bad. They're like, I'm not gonna trade this. I'm gonna take my week off. Guess what? It was actually good.
Push,
That's-
push, 508.
Dude, that's what I was saying from that 10:30 low. It was like, we have this 5 minute gap here, right? It's respecting. We took that low. We made the breaker. We respect that breaker too. Everything has been respected on the bullish buy side. So that's why the moment we swept the 15-minute low, I opted for a low time frame long entry model. And that's what we got here. The cleanest sweep is like 2 points here on the NQ. We flipped it, create the breaker, we'll take the entry, stop under the low, and then we're going for the next basic high of day.
Or did we really come that close to the 508 and just not take it?
See, I want it to be, I want to leave that as high of day now.
No. Tag 508, take that internal high out, and then you can shift back down. I don't care. Dude, we came in 4 ticks away from my TP off that first take, and then this one's 6 ticks, 7 ticks.
High of day. High of day.
El homie.
Can you tell the stream where your stop would be, Lanto? Let's see. Maybe there's market makers listening.
I'm still break even, but I'm just looking for an R here, like but typically, ideally, like after like a taper off of 1 gets met, break even, taper off of 2 gets met, taper off of 1 stop, and then etc. That's more so what I do.
Okay, that's good. Market makers, you guys know what to do, right? You flash dump and then rip it back up.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of what we've done all day today, you know. Dude, are you kidding me? That wick, I'm still not filled that off that wick. Dude, 3 ticks. Dude. No, actually 2 ticks. I'm a limited tick under. Bro, guys, we came 2 ticks away from that TP. Are we really not gonna run 508?
Bro, I was talking for the last 5 minutes. I was like, damn, I'm getting ignored. I was muted.
We're like, don't talk unless you're gonna give us a trade, dancing.
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Okay.
Damn. You can't tell me this was like the most framed up long of the whole session. I don't think there could be any better long than what we took here.
We got a 4-hour gap here now. Took out that high. Brian, you think we go through this 4-hour gap or hold it?
Is there a 4-hour gap? I sort of got, like, I look at the 4-hour, I don't see anything. Okay, I see it now. I've been looking at the 4-hour all week. It's like so bad, but
Yeah, it's a bit bad, yeah.
I feel like, so what I was saying when I look at the stream, I look at the daily chart. I see yesterday liquidity, basically the whole, like, no, not yesterday, last week, and we're just between it. We haven't really taken anything, so I think we're just gonna stay in range bound. So if we're looking at the 4-hour gap, I feel like we're not gonna close above it. We're just gonna go back and forth. Let's see. Today's technically Friday then, right? Last day of the market.
Yeah, pretty much. I took that 508 high. I have 1 mini left. I took 3 minis off that. But it's such a good return.
Why would the 115 candle close of the 15-minute not be considered a bearish market structure shift? I think you're talking about, yeah, you're talking about this. If you're playing that as a bearish market structure shift, that I feel like that's how you get chopped up, because there should be nothing here on the 15-minute time frame that tells you this is a bias here. It's just way too consolidating. Because if you're looking at fair value gaps or order blocks or anything, we're not respecting anywhere. That's why I opted for the 5-minute too. This is basically a quick sweep for a flip higher. And you look at like the 5-minute too, like 5-minute fair value gap held, 5-minute breaker held. which is this breaker here. So I would only be bearish if we get a closure under 328 at that time. We were at 368. And I would argue that's not a closure for a short shift. That would be more of a price to drive lower to take the liquidity target before flipping higher. Because our narrative's still upside. Anyone having trouble getting a hold of top step support lately? Oh. Is top step having delays too? Because take profit has been having the most delays.
Flipping here a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, you actually took basically high of day. If that's high of day, you took the longs all the way up there. Like a few points from it.
Yes, sir.
And that was like New York AM high on NQ too. That's like a 930 high. Which we kind of just wicked. Your sound is lagging. But damn. Chat.
I'll chat you off that.
Yeah, like I was gonna ask, chat, if you took either the trade on ES and Q, tell me how many points you secured. If you took break even, if you took a loss even, or if you made like 20 points, 50 points on what asset too. I took 20 points on the ES high of day there. Riz Motivate says, one more call out, Daddy Brian. I've been trading since 9. You've been trading since 9, bro?
Anyone ride it to 508?
508 was good.
I'm gonna try to ride it to 508.
Dude, someone said 96 points on NQ. That's probably that 508 target.
Yeah. Really? That's really good because my phone was 418. On my personal was 416, but 508. That's still not 100. Oh, that is 90. That's about 90 points.
Yeah.
That's good.
And here, your chat was you made a poll saying should you live trade with Brian, or should you just take a class? And they're like, we want trades.
Yep. Nah, it's all good. Yeah, they really enjoy the PM streams.
Oh, Obit's at 396 entry to 509 TP. That's like, I don't think you can do better than that. That's like literally the breaker long all the way up to the high of day, that 508 area.
Mm-hmm.
And like, how good you feel by holding through that, taking your TP at high of day, and then seeing it fall back down. That's a highlight right there of your week. But yeah, but most of the TP targets should be reached right now. I don't think I'm confident on saying like we can go higher. It should be more of a range bound type day right now. I learned all concepts of ICC, just entries and time frames confusing. If that's confusing to you, man, I think you need to not study the model itself and just have more screen time and practice the refinement on your own more so.
This is the beauty of right trading. I'm 1 for 2 right, so I would technically have a shitty win rate, 50%. The first trade I took, I don't know if did you hold the whole way, but I pretty much I was 1 point away from stop. I did get stopped out for a 25-point loss, but then this trade's a 90-point win. So in terms of loss ratio, it's a 3R pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is insane. You going 1 for 2. Such a good thing to have, right? That in combo with, like, just imagine doing that in combo with a decent win rate, right? Because this week I've been more so one for 2 than anything, but I've just been able to go green because of the R factor. Mm-hmm. So when it gets back to, when you have that combination of a good R to high probability win rate, it's like you can't ever go wrong, right?
Yeah.
That's the goal. Always have those two in mind. Good pop back up here like that. We kind of bounced that 1 minute gap on ES and just ripped.
Trump done talking. It goes big green candle. Let's see if that's for real or not. Someone's asking if I'm copy trading. I copy trade kind of the firms. Sometimes I copy trade multiple firms. But like Apex, I do have some accounts where I take base hits. Other accounts I scale. But every other firm is copy traded for sure. It's kind of moving a little bit more aggressive right now. Are you using ICT 2025 SMC, Smart Money Concept? I don't even know what 2025 ICT concepts are. Can someone quickly, like, in like one sentence, explain to me what 2025 ICT is? Is it like the Venom stuff?
Venom.
Next year's gonna be 2026, 2027. I'm just gonna be like, I've been trading the same way I've been using, just breakers and time frame, alignment, and draw liquidity. Oh, first percentage fair value gap. I feel like that's intriguing to me, but I don't know. I don't think I can apply it.
I'm saying, chat, fuck 508. Let's run 546. Yeah, I have 1 minute left. Let's run 546.
Yo,
That New Week opening gap is still open on NQ, right?
where is
Target
it?
for next week.
Oh, it's yeah, all the way up there. I don't think we're
We
getting
were
up there
traced,
though.
bro, like pretty nicely from the bottom yesterday. Pretty decent trace.
Yeah, but people don't like me. I guess on Twitter and other, I guess on other social, they don't want me to say that I'm trading ICT. They want me to say like I'm trading my own style with ICT concepts.
That is kind of true to what we're doing.
Yeah, I guess that I understand that because you kind of separate yourself.
Yeah, because like everyone's different. Not everyone is going to trade the exact way ICT trades.
Yeah.
They're gonna have their own twist to it.
Code Smart ain't working on Funding X. You're not supposed to put it on the referral code. You're supposed to put it on the coupon code.
What's these blast highs?
$150K TBT or top one, which you suggest? Dude, it's just preference. I think all firms kind of preference. If you can handle intraday trailing drawdown, TBT's daily payouts is kind of unmatched. Similar to Apex, if you can handle that, 28 Apex counts, you can't compete with that with any other firms combined. And that's what Lanto was saying in his tweet too, which is true because look at my stats too. Like 60% of my payouts has been Apex. And I trade like 6-7 firms. So you combine every other firm, and it doesn't even meet halfway yet. Damn, we're really pushing. They want to get Lanto his 546, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully.
Tips to get over intraday trailing. Do you want to share anything on that, Lance or Desi?
I think for me, it's just not overcomplicating it. Just, I think, at least for the 50Ks, for 300s, I kind of did the same. Like, before getting over the trailing drawdown, especially for Apex, it's just, I think it just be fixated on probability and just be fixated on taking profit. I know it's,
Yeah.
I know it's like, you'll see like a good move and you'll realize at a certain point you'll cut early and then you'll be like, oh, I could have held for much more. But when you have intraday drawdown, dude, that can really bite you, right? Because if you, for example, you take a trade on 50K account, say you take 1 mini, you go 30 points in the money, you come back down to break even, you're pretty much at a negative 600 on the day. You're not break even, you're pretty much at a negative 600, because that move that you see, you know, that when 30 points in the money that comes back down to the money, or it comes back down into break even, it's pretty much you get trailed from, right? So for me, I feel like having full TP limits is important and just being realistic with it. Just compound until you eventually get over the buffer. That's what I would probably do. The hardest part about an Apex account is the intraday. It's the start. Once
Yeah,
you get past the start, it becomes really easy. So
I think my idea is always getting above the buffer first, and then I can do whatever I want with it. That means like just being very risk managed. So like I want to cut my winners. I guess that's a part too, and cut the losers as well, or just not risk too much per trade. Can Lento go over trades in? Lento, did you take the same trade idea? I think it's the same thing, right? Like 15 minute low gets swept, and then we flip. And you get the 5-minute version too.
Yeah,
it's pretty much the same thing we talked about.
Yeah, and I took the 1.
And then draw is clearly like kind of the highs, the relative highs as well as high of day. Very standard stuff. We're just back and forth right now. Big drive higher here.
Yeah, I took a 1-minute inversion. I took the entry at the 1:40 p.m. bearish gap that turned inversion off the 1-minute time frame. I liked it. We souped initially. I took an initial 5-minute gap, which literally ran like 3 ticks away from my TP. I didn't move break even, so I just took a reasonable loss there, 25-point loss. And I re-entered off the 1-minute gap, and I'm around 100 points plus right now in the money off this.
It's good.
Which is good. I think, Brian, you just said you didn't end up just holding, right? Or did you get stopped?
No, I held through it because I didn't get stopped up. Stop was that's the swing low. That's what I'm saying. Like if I was sizing heavier, I felt like maybe I would have not been able to hold through that, or not. Maybe stress over it. But it's like 4 micros. This is like a reasonable stop. I'm just gonna put the stop there, and if it takes out, that trade invalidates. It's not supposed to take another low.
Yo, Lanto, check a group chat.
What the fuck? Wait. Who is that?
It's a LeBron Barbie, bro.
Oh my! It doesn't even look like him, dude. Dude, that's actually insane.
Yeah.
What the heck is this?
But that doesn't even look like him. LJ? I mean...
Lanto, if you had to get one of them, who would it be? Would it be like Ronaldo? Would you have...
Yeah. Maybe Ronaldo.
That would be it. It's like, I didn't even think about it. I'm going with it. Lock in.
Yeah, he's... Dude. Don't get me started about Ronnie.
Wait, he's a kid, right? Does he play soccer too?
He's like 3 sets of twins, and like he has like 8 kids. I don't know, something like that.
Is anyone like good in soccer, or like is his level?
They're all really young. You're talking about like
prodigy level. Yeah, like a prodigy for their age.
His oldest son, I think his name's like Cristiano Jr. He's pretty decent. I mean, you can't really tell yet because he's so young. You'll probably be able to tell in the next couple of years.
I just want to see like a legend birth a child that is even better than him, because I feel like that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
like,
you know
like a GOAT. What?
It's not gonna happen to LeBron James for sure, for certain.
Yeah,
but,
I mean that doesn't happen with Michael Jordan either. That doesn't happen with a lot of people.
You know, because Brody, he's pretty dookie. So
he's just having a good time, man.
I'm just trying to rage bait Tessie.
Dude, I'm not replying. I'm not replying. I'm gonna get rage bait. I'm gonna get rage baited so hard.
What do you think about Bronny though? Is Bronny potential? He's a bigger frame too, right?
I'm not replying to this.
No, he doesn't. He's 6'2". He's small.
Wait, really? I thought Bronny was much taller.
Yeah, he plays guard, played 38 minutes, scored 4 points. We're not gonna talk about that though.
Damn. Why do I see highlights though of him? Is it just good moments?
I don't know. Hopefully, look, I'm rooting for him, but just based off how he's performed this year, it is his rookie year.
No, I know. Wait, I didn't mean Bronny. I meant Bryce. That's what I meant.
Oh, Bryce,
the younger guy. He's like what, 6'5" or no?
6'6", something like that.
6'6". Bryce. Maybe LeBron will play with Bryce. I said.
Maybe.
How old does he have to be to make that happen?
I think. What, LeBron?
To make
Bro,
that
like,
happen to play with
40, 43?
Like only 3 more years, right? He's like 40 right now.
3 more years, something like.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's crazy? He's been in the league longer than he's not. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That is insane, yeah.
He's literally played basketball more in the NBA than he has in his life.
That's good.
It's like,
That longevity. I don't know how he doesn't get injured or anything.
Dude, fuck all that. How does he still have like the athleticism he does, you know? He's still so athletic. Drugs.
Yeah. He's a drugs. Not genetics or anything. Just drugs.
I think he just takes one thing him and Ronaldo really do a lot. They really take care of their body a lot. Like,
Yeah.
What's his name? Braun said he spent he spends like 2 M's in the offseason
Per year.
every year.
For taking care of his
recovery.
body.
Yeah.
He's a top doctors too. Anything he needs, he got it. Just put it in him.
Yeah, dude. LeBron should have gotten like with a woman who was like 6'5", and just like was like crazy athletic. Dude, he got like with an average.
Do like a LeVar Ball type thing.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
Dude, he got with like the most average woman, and I'm not dissing her, but like if you want to like crazy athletic kids, like you have to get with another athlete. Cause like, yeah, like someone said in the chat, like their genes are not gonna be as good.
Dude, how dominant would you want LeBron to be if you want his kids to take over too? Like, have multiple offspring to be the face as well. That'd be his organization.
He should have just got with someone with better genetics.
made a super kid.
Yeah. So he like his own team, buy a team and just name it after his last name.
This is the LeBron team.
Oh god.
Alright, let me look at these playoff tickets, bro. I'm about to spend so much money on this, bro.
I mean, that's like top one payout, right?
Yeah, that's the whole 10K is going to the playoff tickets, bro. April 22nd.
Dude, why am I
like
just
$1,000.
watching price action and it's like I don't know what to do here? It's just like it's been running up though. Anticipating a unicorn. I don't know if I feel like I see more upside for the day though. At least for now, because we already took the AM high and we're just struggling. We need to really get a nice closure above the previous AM high here. Which we're doing. Wow. Do you know if you get penalized if you trade MOC mock? Are you talking about like the 350, the algo time? If you are, I don't think you would be penalized because you can still trade news if you like. Just don't complain if there's slippage or anything. Oh, you know what, Desi? I think I get my payout from top one today as well. It hit 14 days today, I think. Is that 14 days? I started. No, it goes tomorrow. I started the day of launch. It's 2 weeks. It's not bad. Dude, maybe we get Lanto on board too and just milk them. Lanto's a full send on Apex right now though.
No, I'm not even really trading. I've been risk off pretty much for this month, which I've really enjoyed. But once I do get back into rhythm, it's just but I'm sorry, there's just no firm out there that pays like Apex. There's just not.
Yeah.
It's just like there's no. I've tried it and it's worked, but it's just there's no point in putting so much more stress for, you know, the chance to be able to make somewhere near what Apex you can make 140K a month, literally just compounding, right? Just making more money doing less. That's the ultimate goal. I feel like with everyone in life, your goal should always be make more money doing the least. That's what Business 101 is. And so Apex offers that. And so you take I posted a tweet about this. My funded futures, Top Step, Take Profit Trader. You take all those sim funded payouts, the caps, all of them combined, and they still won't net you what Apex does a month if you trade the 300Ks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's why I told you, like, 60% of my profit has been Apex in payouts, and I trade all the firms you listed and then some. So it's like, that's how extreme it is. But yeah, chat. I'm on top one too. I bought one account, 13K profits. First account. I don't know what it is. I feel like the first account I trade with a prop firm when it's funded, I somehow just have like good luck charm. This is the same exact thing that happened with Tradeify. First few fundeds like straight hits.
I'm back. What I missed?
I just showed my top one too.
Oh, nice.
I think I requested more, by the way. So let's get some money.
There's no issues with Apex, dude. It's just a false narrative out there. It's just false, man.
Who do you think is creating it?
I don't know. It's just a narrative, bro. Because people just bitch and complain. They can't follow rules, so they just complain and make bullshit up. And people just like following the bandwagon. That's the reality of it, right? Same thing happened with TS when they initially first changed the rules. People were complaining. And now they're on it. Same thing. I replied to a tweet, which I could say on here as well just now. I asked someone, because someone was like, he's like, oh, non-influencers don't get paid, only influencers get paid. I'm like, okay, if you go on the top 100 list on Nutty Bar's YouTube channel, there's maybe a handful of influencers who are top paid. How come most of the people on that top 100 list are not influencers? How come those, the most paid people on the platform are people who are not known? So I don't understand like what the narrative is there when people you literally have no clue about are getting paid.
If someone's starting, it's just they just can't keep on like feeling it too, and they eat it up.
The only people I saw in there on the list was me, JCap, and one other person. Everyone else in there I could not even recognize. And I trust me, I did my research. I searched through, like, I saw some tweets. I've gone through some Twitter accounts, and these big people that quote unquote trade Apex, whatever it is. Those people, the top 100 people, like 90% of those people are unknown. Those are people that don't have a social media, don't have a following, that are getting paid out, which I just don't understand.
I think I like to take the metric of not even us, but just like, let's say my Discord. My Discord, none of them have this social media. And I talk to them like, are you getting paid? Are you not?
Yeah.
And this is where you hear from the facts. They're like, I got denied, but it's because I broke this rule. Or they're like, I got approved after getting denied already multiple times, but I finally got approved. Or just got approved from the start. But Twitter is difficult to really get through like a clear answer.
Dude, they just make up a narrative to cope, bro. And I feel because some people will just get trapped into it.
Yeah.
They'll start to believe it. They'll just follow it, and it's just like it's so not true. And you know what's crazy, guys? After a little duration, I started to believe it. I believed in the hype in terms of they don't pay out. And then my first request back, I got approved. And every request I've had this year, I've gotten approved just because I simply followed the rules. And trust me, there was a couple cycles where I fucked up, right? I would have some bad mistakes and I'd still get approved, right? No mistakes in terms of breaking rules, but like I do certain things. They're lenient. If you just follow the rules, like you will get paid. It's as simple as that. People just like making a narrative.
So something I feel like I've been noticing more, talking about myself and other people based off their experience. I think the first request is very scrutinized, so you have to be perfect. But after the second one, it's a little bit better. The third one, for me, I trade a set account, and I know one account I broke some rules because that's the one that I did like big size accidentally, and they still approved it. So I think once you get 2 approvals in, it's pretty much like free ride. Like, and that was like instant approval too. It's like the next day, compared to like 12 days for my first one. So I think that should be put in perspective too. Like, just try to get payouts. Like, if it's a fresh account, the first payout is going to be very scrutinized. The second one, a little bit less, but same. Anything beyond 2, for me, and from my notice, has been pretty seamless.
Yeah,
but
you look at chat right now, they're really talking about, people are like, so someone said, I've requested 6 times, 40K payout, never got denied. And it's just like, there you go. Like, just because people are...
They post about it, though. Dude, no, you know what they do? They post about it, like, I got denied, and then everyone's like, they're denying payouts. Like, they don't post a story, though.
That's
they'll
what
post what it was.
People only come out when they get denied. When they get approved, I feel like it's a lot.
It's expected.
Or kept quiet. Yeah, it's expected. when people come out and get denied, Twitter's like, holy shit. And so you're starting to see more and more denials, and people are starting to get like they only see denials. They're not seeing approvals. So
Yeah,
it kind of makes sense.
You know how to
see
break
and
that
like,
though?
oh, yeah.
I think there's a clear solution. I'll break that. You shun the people that's posting like no context and shame them basically if they don't want to share it, even though they were like kind of making like, oh, I got denied by Apex, don't use them. Like share everything, share your trade, share the email that you got from them.
Dude, it's just I don't know, man. Listen. Guys, I've had my time where I've shit on Apex. Like I'm not nowhere near, like I'm not getting paid for them, whatever. But I gave them props when it's due, and they've been really on their game recently. They talked about Apex 2.0. They remember they used to approve payouts. It used to take 2 weeks plus.
Yeah, it's better now at least.
They fixed that. Yeah, I mean, it might be a little bit backed up now, but for pretty much the whole entire year, it's been pretty fast. And it's just like, I don't know why I'm defending them so much. It's just.
How much are you getting paid, Lanzo?
No. Not, dude. The only thing I have is an affiliate, which literally anyone can make. But I don't even make much off the affiliate either, because I don't promote it much. But it's just people like to shit on Apex so much, but it's just like it's actually a decent firm. Is it a firm
really
where is it a firm where I'll be like, I'll back with my life, like I'll go down swinging? No, but it's definitely a firm where you can capitalize on consistently if you just ignore the noise, because it's all noise. That's all it is. Anyways, that's my rant. I'm done.
I feel like they know what they're doing though. Well, one of the predatory thing they're doing is maybe extending the payout approval process and just seeing if you blow up. I just seen that more and more. But like with this volatility, bro, like let's say like you submit a payout request, you made all that money, and it doesn't get approved for like 5 days. That whole 5 days between, you could get blown right there, and I'll have to pay you a cent. Just get your $50 days. That's also a good thing too. Like if you do 8 $50 days plus or minus, you submit a payout, and you don't touch it for a whole week, you're more likely to get paid right there. But most people don't do that. Most people keeps on trading and gets hurt. That's the reality. Damn, we took one good trade, and like price action's been like dirt slow ever since.
Oh yeah, Brian, we caught our bag. We are done. So
everyone's like, one more. Give me another one, please. I missed it. They said, please, man. What's the latest with Tick Trader? Are they still valid? I'll just say this: Tradeify is my #1 instant funding. And then Tick's probably my #2 at that moment. But top 1 is a contender. I just need to see. They're just too new to say opinion, because they could do good for the first month, but who knows what they're going to do next month, let's say. So that's why I can't put my word on them. But, you know, I also want to put my word after I get my payout, which I can 99% should be sure they would pay, because I've seen everyone get paid so far. But it's just a lot of competition. What do you guys think? You guys think we're in a bubble right now, like a prop bubble? There's just so many new prop firms out there now.
I mean,
I don't think it's a bubble, because it's Forex firms coming into it who are already reputable. So I don't think they're gonna go under. Like, that's what a bubble kind of assumes.
Well, all the current prop firm owners are trying to take that narrative, like Protect for the first one, and then you have I guess Brett Simba, any other firm. They're like, this is a prop. Don't stick with the top firms. But here's the thing.
They're scared, bro. Not scared, but it's
I just want to, not like a diss or anything like that, but we also gave Brett Simba a chance too, right? He was fresh from the start. So why wouldn't you want to extend the same offer to another firm, which is way more reputable? Right? They have more paid traders than anyone but Top Apex. So I feel like that's where like it just feels like Michael Tech doing his thing. His narrative is like, don't trade anyone else, just trade top step, just trade the best, the top ones.
Yeah, I heard about this new firm that came out recently. I actually like the rules. It's called Fast Track Trading.
Yeah, those
What do you guys think?
Forex. You said Josh said Forex firms are not trustworthy. So that's the thing. Not every Forex firms are trustworthy, but we're talking about the top ones. There's like 50 Forex firms, 50 plus. But we're talking about the top 3 is the one we're going for. And we put in comparison, my fund futures was like, I feel like they were like top 5, top 6. And they did well for futures. So that's why I'm just kind of framing it up. Like these guys most likely over time would also do very well.
We're literally just barcoding at this point.
Yeah.
I want higher, but I have my trail stops. I'm just letting it go.
How does your rebate source? There's info in the website. It should be very, very clear. More props equals more opportunity. I feel like for me, this is my overall thought process with more props. Overall, it's a win because there's more competition and you have more options. And why it works so effectively is since you have more options now, you would go for the one that's doing well right now. So let's say if, for instance, like Take Profit is just doing worse and worse. More and more people are going to leave Take Profit to go to the next firm that's doing better. So they have to stay on top of their condition. It's kind of like a restaurant. If you had like 2 restaurants in your town, now there's like 10 restaurants. You're not going to eat the same 2 restaurants anymore. You might look around, especially if they have better service or better flavor. So I think that's why I'm going the angle with I like more prop firms. And also keeps Top Step doing well too. Because something I would reference, maybe you guys weren't around for it, but Top Step back in the day when they were like kind of like it was only like Top Step and maybe Apex ETF. Those were like the 3 firms, future firms, that's like kind of decent size. At the time, Top Step had no discounts and they were charging like $375 for 150K account and like $200 for 50K accounts plus activation fees. So like we're thinking like $300-400 total with the same rule set essentially. And they had to stay competitive. Now they have to mark it down to like 50, 100, 150. So that's why I think complacency is bad. What the hell?
Okay.
I was like looking, I was like, wait, is that 350 algo? Are we on that stream for that long? But it's like 246 candle. Did Trump say something?
It's a new algo, bro. It's a new algo.
I was kind of anticipating like a low resistance break here because we've been making higher lows for like 10 times now, and we've been rejecting the highs. And just like a matter of time before this snaps and breaks.
Dude, we came so close to my trail stop off that wick.
Yo, I was manifesting that for you, Atlanta. I was like, okay, mark me. As you hear that? He's put break me stop. Let's just see if we can flash dump, and then we'll take the highs.
Yo, Brian, I'm gonna pull up the Tampa right now and slap you. No.
I'll just do the same. I'll be like, I'm gonna log into all your Apex accounts and start spamming market orders.
Yo, Lanta, let's hold Brian hostage and get all of his firms and just blow every account.
Yep.
Make him watch it too.
Lanto's the one with more balance than me. He is like close to $1 million at Apex. I don't have any. I have 200K.
And then we get on Brian's bank account and wire ourselves $1 million each.
Hey, yo.
Easy.
I'm that's too far. And still our money.
Yeah, that's too far, chat. You guys hear that? I can't rock with this. They openly say they're gonna rob me. But I also started Bunox, I think last week, and I'm trying to get payouts with them because they also. If you like Apex, I guess Bunox is more of an expensive option. You can trade up to 11 accounts, and you get one more additional account. You start with 3, you get 1 more account every time you hit above drawdown. So I have 4 right now. They're all above drawdown. and I'll see what I can do with it. And imagine that, like 20 Apex, 11 Bunox, and then like you have like the other 3, 4, 5 firms. That'd be the mega play for 2025. One good month with that could be like 300, 400K right there. I didn't see it happen.
Oh nah. Crazy.
Did they run your stops or no?
No.
For who? I was talking about Bunox. Bunox is the one. You start with 3 accounts. Every additional account you unlock if you get above drawdown. But dude, there's so many firms out there, man. We added 2 firms already on Smart Prop Firm, and if top 1 does well for another 2 months, we're gonna add them too. This is what it looks like. I see it. Oh wait, is that what I think it is? Is that Florida?
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 8 firms right now. Top 3, I would say these are right now. I want to put fun in next features as long as they're doing well. I want to really push them. But these are the top choices for, besides Top Step. Top Step doesn't do deals, so I don't add them. But if they did, I would have start putting them in the deals too. This is what it looks like, guys. So if you want,
yeah, we ran my truck stop.
all right. So market makes feel free to run up to what was it 546. Let's do a 100-point move flip right now. That'd be crazy. Are day trades still okay? I don't want to work with them until they have trade evade. We kind of removed them. There's just not enough people really using them, and I don't like working with firms that's tiny. By tiny, it just means like low user base, and like they pay out a number where I feel like I could be a large percentage of, which is not a good look. I think that's something like I could describe with funding. What is it? Funded Futures Family, FFF, the Danny firm.
Yeah.
They pay out like 200,000 traders, or $200,000, which is I feel like it's kind of low. It's like when you think about it, it's like 30 or 25 traders. They have thousands of traders. You're talking about only 20 of them, 25 of them gets paid. I feel like it's like that makes it a little bit risky.
You see me wrong.
Whoa, no way. Wall Street Journal saying Trump wants to fire Jay Powell. Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, president can't fire him, but I think he probably asked him to step down.
I feel like Jay Powell's been in office for so long.
Who would replace him though? He's like iconic for me because he's been there for my whole trading career.
Hillary Clinton.
We might have Nancy Pelosi. Maybe she'll step down and she'll be the Fed chair.
Yeah. See how that works out, Nancy Pelosi.
But like, I feel like Jay Powell is so iconic for traders. Like, we see him so often. Like, every FSC is like a monthly meeting right there. We just see his speech, see his effect. You can't take away Jay Powell. There's no mark without Jay Powell. That's what I heard. He is the market. But yeah, we'll do some giveaways soon here, chat. We'll do some fun in next giveaways, and then we'll do a Tradeify or Take Profit giveaway. User's choice. Sound good? We had a banger. We had some talk.
And I wanted to
keep it attainable. Ring it for Desi.
Please. Netflix ERA after close. Gotta send some evals.
Dead ass.
What do you know? What time?
Yeah, I'm gonna just check.
Is it 4 p.m. or 4:20 or? I mean, I could do some even fun in next evals because I haven't traded that yet.
Oh,
I was gonna set that after. Should I just force my way in? But yeah, in other news, I posted yesterday a recap of April's payout update. The main thing is the highlight is like the top two firms for me: Apex 88,000, and then Top Step 25,000 with more pending. That's alone those two 113, and then if you count like 4 or 5 other firms, it accounts for like 20%, which is like another 30,000. And so that's why I'd say like focus Apex first if you want scalability. Then Top Step, uncapped payouts, Top Step still pretty fire. But these are my Apex counts doing. We're 43 days in, pending for a 4th payout, and then 1 more payout. I'll do uncapped. Legend, do you know when you're uncapped? Do you have like a date for it or?
No, I don't take. I'm just taking my time, but I think either 2 or 3 more payouts. One of those 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm just taking it slow.
You want to ask chat their opinion if you should run it up or secure the bag?
I'm gonna try to run it up. If I lose, I lose. I don't care. But
Do you want to hear chat's feedback though?
no, I don't care.
He said, I don't care about chat.
He said, I don't care. You guys hear that?
I'm either gonna go for the record or I blow it. No, we'll see.
All right. I'm not gonna ask chat about your case, but if you had, let's say, like $1 million in Apex, would you take that payout, or would you try to make more?
Say yes. Bro, like what? Are you, Brian?
See, the thing is, $1 million doesn't change Lance's life.
No, it's just like I know how much more I have so much cushion on these accounts. There's so much more upside.
Okay, I don't want to say it's impossible to blow, but imagine you guys have 100K cushion, bro. Like, are you guys really about to blow that?
Shit. Well, you're also trying to target another 2 mil, so it's like you're risking 1 million to make another 2 million. That's the game plan.
Fuck it. I'm not gonna take it and run. Fuck no. Hell no. I'm going for that record.
Not a bitch.
I'm going for that record.
Okay, what if the record is higher by then? Let's say someone just runs up like 6 million.
I'm going for it.
That'd be a highlight though.
Bro, you see me secure a 6 mil bag on Apex, you will never hear my name ever again. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna need an exclusive scoop. I'll be like, how did it like be on this channel? I'll be like, how Lanzo got 6 million? Yeah, that'll be the first podcast.
Bro, Lance, you already know I'm gonna say run it up, bro. Like, you know I'm aggressive with these accounts.
There's no point not to. I'm so nicely paid out on Apex. It's just like, obviously, hindsight. Like if I blow the account, I had a bill in there, whatever. But it's just like, I'm already so healthily paid out with Apex, with my personal. Like I'm completely fine regardless. This would just be like a really good bonus, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, do you think about like this? Like, so someone just add like, what if you take the payout and then put it in your live account 1 million and see if you can do it there? But do you think like the ramification of that? Let's say like.
No.
Because if you blow the Apex, that's not realized. But if you take the payout, that's realized, and then you blow it on your personal, you're down $1 million.
Owes taxes on it? Yeah. No, I think that's one way to take it to go broke.
So I think that's why like maybe it's better to stay in props in this case if you're playing aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I was on my live, like there's no way I'm running an account to $1 million and like not taking it out. Like I'm already like if I run it for me, like if I see over 100K in a month trading profits, like I'm instantly taking that out.
Dude, prop firm is just like 10x leverage for our eyes.
Yeah, like live accounts I don't play. You can't play with live accounts. It's completely different. Like I'm playing with sim money here, right? It's not realized until it hits your bank. So it's just like I'm willing to put risk on because it's not real money. It's just numbers.
That's why like there's some people who talk about like, oh, you blow through so many accounts. Think about how many accounts you blow in drawdown. Like if you spend like 100,000 expenses, they're like, dude, this is prop money here, and this is like it's a different game here too.
Like chat, people gotta realize spending 100K to make 200K is very good prop first. Like it's still profitable at the end of the day.
That's what I say. People like people like to bash their traders, and I'm like, if they go out and they file their tax and their P&L sheets green of the year trading wise, like they're profitable, right? You could obviously like dictate whether someone's like a really good trader based off what their R is, but if someone's green overall when they go and file their tax for their trading, like they're profitable, like technically.
Yeah.
If you go based off the facts. So that's really it. But I don't know. I'm just taking my time. Maybe sometime summer, like there will be that duration where I run it up. JCap like put a fucking hard standard.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy ran those up so nicely. I don't know if I could do that.
I think
but...
he said he requested the payout too.
Yeah.
So he's done. He's done with Apex. If it goes through.
Yeah.
Let me see his tweet. Ooh, this is what it says. I requested the full amount from Apex the other day. Wire info was sent. Now we wait. 3 million. What are you, chat? What are you guys doing if you hit 3 million?
Well with it.
If you took 3 million payout, what are you guys doing?
I'll probably just gonna take a fat break, honestly.
You know what I do? Yeah, facts.
In order for me to like get there, it's probably gonna take so much mental capital, like so much. Because
bro, once you hit such a high, dude, it's like you're gonna try to chase that. I would take like 3 months. I would take a whole quarter off, like actually.
Yeah. You can't really beat that. You can't like, cause say you put like an M into a live account. It's just like, okay, you make an extra couple $100K. It's not gonna really do much difference.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hit that 3M, put 1.5 to taxes just to be safe. You're not gonna pay 1.5, but do 1.5 just to be safe, and then just enjoy a bit of it. You could honestly like out of that 1.5 that you do keep, like you can still really live life for a long time with like 50K, 100K. So I'd probably spend like 100K of that and just enjoy life for a bit, and just get back to it.
Yeah.
I'd probably trade a lot less. Actually, I don't know.
No, bro.
I feel
that's
like,
like
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. Like, I would take a big ass break, bro.
Yeah, I'd get a life. That's for sure. First thing I'm doing, less fucking work time, dude. I'd finally get a life. That's probably what I would do. That's what I told Jake to do. I'm like, yo, literally just take a month-long plus vacation. Literally just doing whatever the fuck you want because you deserve it.
What did he say? Did he say yeah, or did he say nah? I'm gonna keep grinding.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. He's like, I'm so tired. I'm like, dude, I bet, dude, because me even running up my accounts to 1M was so mentally draining.
It is mental. I think that's the main thing, the mental part of it.
Yeah. Him doing 3Ms in 3 months, it's just like, fuck. I can only imagine him, you know.
I don't know. A lot of people are falling the pressure. I feel like me too. If I posted every single result, I feel like if I were losing that day and like it'll just keep on like snowballing, just because like I'm like I need to go back green for my audience here, and then this one bad day just takes it all out of months of profits.
Yeah, I feel that. Put it all in BTC. Imagine you put that shit in Bitcoin at like 70K, goes to 140, and you just double it.
You bought ETH, right? Did you only buy one buy limit, or you bought multiple already?
Yeah, I have 3. I only got triggered at 1, but I feel
it was
1520.
1520. Oh, so it's like 1600. So you're up a little bit right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been bouncing. If you bought the same thing instead of ETH and you bought NQ, you'd be up like 15%, bro. Or maybe it's at like 10% right now from the lows. Because you bought like when NQ was like down nosediving. So that's a one time where the index would win versus how extreme crypto is. I guess for now. But no Lanto for 2 months if he hits that payout. How you guys gonna deal with that? No one's feeding you guys for 2 whole months.
Yeah, respectfully, obviously, like I don't know. I love like being here, obviously, and working day to day. But if I were to do something like that, respectfully, like I wouldn't care. Like dude, there's no way I'm allowing myself to trade after something like that for at least a little bit, and no one else should, because you're gonna be such on a high. Like even if you try to stay as humble as you want, like after hitting such a big goal, like you're gonna naturally just be overconfident. So
yeah,
you just don't want to do anything stupid. So I'll probably take a bit of a break.
Like there's no way this trade's gonna fail. I've been hitting like 20 good trades. Yeah, I ran like discounted 3 million. There's no way this fails. I was like, let me add more size because I know it's gonna work.
It'll get boring quick after the payout.
Would it be?
Well, I'd much rather have that issue to work with than anything else. You know, just get me to that point, please, and then then we'll go from there. I'm pretty sure you guys would probably want to do the same. Yeah, Brian? Would you rather not do anything or just have to worry about being bored after a big payout like that?
I would rather do nothing and get paid big than be stressed and try to like keep on grinding. If I know I'm gonna stay on top already.
Yeah.
See, 3 million. What would I do? I feel like I would put a good chunk of it in my long term. I'll probably use like I don't know, like maybe 300,000 for my personal, just to scale. Maybe 10%. Let's say do 10%. 300,000 just to scale up, see if I can make more, just trading how I normally would. And the rest, I don't know. I want to invest that more. Maybe swing trading.
Buy Hawk to a cheap coin. That'd be a good investment. Hawk to a coin.
Someone's trying to pump it up you, Lanto. He's probably bag holding right now. He's like, please buy it for me. Yeah, we gotta go to the casino.
First thing Desi doing, courtside ticket seats to playoff.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I was looking at it right now. They're 18,000, bro.
Damn. Wait. Which one? For Lakers?
Lakers, yeah.
Damn. 18,000.
Wow.
So like basically your whole payout for top one.
Yeah, for 1 ticket, for 2 hours.
Why is it that expensive? Like course, is that usually how it goes? Just courtside tickets? What's a regular ticket? I guess
Playoffs, yeah.
Is it like 2,000.
A regular ticket's like 1,000 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually it's the next to the Lakers because they have the biggest markets. So
Yeah.
they
Lakers
the
next are always
prices.
expensive.
Well, maybe you can get a Mavs ticket. They lost
Oh,
Luka.
God.
Yeah.
It's probably cheap as hell right now. Winter exhaustion is a real thing. You end up overstimulated with decision fatigue. You definitely need to take a break after a run. That's true, man. You get burned out too. Even though like burnout, I feel like is always associated with like you doing bad or working too hard, but like kind of feel the same thing if you're doing too good too, and just like still working a lot. You need a break, reset.
Dude, it's just going from making a certain amount of money to like excessive amount of money, like it really takes a toll on your brain mentally. If you're human, it'll take like every human. If you go from making say whatever 100K a month to like a $3 million payout in 3 months, like that's a lot of mental power you'll need that you didn't have prior or didn't need to use prior.
Yeah.
Dude, because imagine risking a couple thousand a day to risking 15, 20, 30K a day. Whatever it is.
What's up, Brian? Oh, it's Joey Morgan. Joey Morgan is in the building. You know what I was thinking? Who should I bring on YouTube? Like a prop CEO? Other than Brett Sim. I think Brett Sim is already like wanting to join. Who else? Can we get Michael Tech? Can we get Daryl Martin?
You get Daryl Martin?
If you get Daryl, dude, you're literally the GOAT. If you get Derek, if you get Daryl out of his cave, dude. Under the scenes, bro. He doesn't show his face anywhere.
That's a bannable offense, you know.
Oh yeah, chill. Yeah.
Get Matt Leach and talk shit to his firm while I'm alive.
Matthew Leach.
Yeah. Wait. You know what? Who's a CEO of Fun and Next? I need to see if it's someone I could vibe to. Let me look it up on Google. You think we can vibe with this guy? Saeed Abdullah Shahid?
Sounds chill enough to me.
Oh, so said I paid to see Matt on here so I could talk shit.
So said that's Desi's brother.
You should get Sage on here.
Sage.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
Sage had a legendary run. I don't know how he did it,
He
but
did, bro. He did. I'm not gonna. I
Like-
saw that shit, bro.
Chad, you guys see that?
200K a day or something.
He's like,
11.
he had 10K live account. I think I don't know if it's a live account. I think it's a live funded account, if I was right on that. And he made like 100K day one due to the Trump volatility. Next day, made another 100K. Then the third day, made another 100K. It's like 300K, and then he withdrew that. And then I think he said he blew the rest after. But like 300K secured already. Basically, take advantage of the Trump volatility, which, you know, you're already on the right trade. You size up. That number is not that crazy because it's like moving like 2% in like an hour, 5% the whole day. It's crazy. Bring Scott.
Yo, if Matt versus Patek, if they both went on a trade off, who'd win?
Yeah, I think.
I haven't seen fucking Daryl
Is it?
do anything.
Daryl doesn't probably even know what ES is. He just runs the company.
I'm gonna have to give it to Patek. But how about this? I'll do one better. Michael Patek versus Brett Simba.
I'd probably have to say Brett, because Brett was a trader before he opened.
Yeah, Brett was a trader too. I think that's an easy one because like he was a trader first, but then he now become a recent prop CEO. Brett's like golden pocket here. I long. Oh, we win. I mean, I guess his trading is pretty easy. He just use fib, just buy a discount, and then just hope it runs back up, and I guess he risk managed fine. Patek trading in the Chicago pit, y'all. Why? I need to hear stats about it because I heard stories that he's trading in the pit, but like,
Oh, he is?
I
did
think in
not
the
know
past,
that.
right? Is it now or in the past? I feel like I have no information on Michael Patek other than Top Step TV.
He's been around for a long time. My question is he like really refined in one certain skill set? That's the thing. Because he looks a bit generalized with his like work.
Dude, if Dave and other people are thinking Michael Patek, maybe that's an interesting question. Maybe that is like a debate that we can put on Twitter and see what people think. And they'll probably make that happen because they both are reputable CEOs right now, and they probably want to compete. Because I feel like Patek is gonna be like, I'm the better trader, and Brett Simba as an influencer, like prior influencer, is like, hell no, I've been trading for years. I've been like live trading for years too.
I don't know. That'd be entertaining. I like. That'd be pretty cool to see the CEOs go against each other trading wise. Loser has to give free payouts.
You know what? I think we gotta do a poll here because I thought it was an easy question with Michael Patek, but now other people are saying like it's not as easy as it is. Let's see. We'll put up the poll here.
This is a hard one, chat. I don't know what to say for this one.
Patek apparently trades in Chicago pit.
Are we doing Prime Brett versus Prime Patek?
No, like right now. We're talking about right now. That's the only way we can do it.
Brett.
I feel like it has to be Brett too, but
Patek's been running TS for what, 12 years? So the last time he's been in the pit was 12 years plus. So
the market has been changing too. Like 12 years ago, you're not trading the same way.
Yeah, if they were to go on a trade off right now, like he'd be too rusty in my opinion. I think I'd have to give to Brett.
Dude, this is a poll that I thought it would be like a kind of an easy slam, but now like you throw in like his experience too, and people are like second guessing. They're like, actually, maybe.
Dude, Simba's either blowing the account or 10xing it in the first trade. There's no in between.
But then you look at Top Step TV results, and I'm like, I don't know.
I think
should that matter though? Like Top Step TV results versus like, let's say if Tradify TV has their own trading results.
Nah, more of a group trading thing.
Yeah.
Because I have never seen how consistently like how consistently unprofitable a whole like team would be. We're talking about like 6 months of data too. We're not talking about like 1 month. Simba is a high port, a full port trader. This is a question we got to take to Twitter. This is not an easy question.
To be fair, that's how I kind of treated Topstep for a little while. I'd be very high leverage. That's the only way you'll see a big net ROI inside like one trading day off like Topstep, like say some of the traders you see out there, is because they're very high leverage, which is within reason. Because like if you're playing R to R, it's a no-brainer to leverage up, you know. But that's what Protect's trying to stop. But people view leveraging up on firms as
like
the equivalent to like gambling. Yeah, it's not. For some, it probably is. But like if you're experienced, you know how to play it. You know how to do it.
At the end of the day, you're trading props to, you know, accelerate and risk a little bit more than you should on live. Yeah. So that's why like that should be also factored in. Yeah. We're really dumping here. Damn, where we flipped red on NQ.
Beautiful dump.
Let's see the results here. Dude, 62% says Brett Sembo. Guys, you guys need more votes here. We need to see what happens. This is more important than our trading at this rate. This is a beef that needs to be settled. Topstep TV got rinsed today, I heard. What?
It wasn't new.
Yeah, like I was like, I feel like it'd be more surprising if they hit like a big win today. It's like, oh, nice.
But you know what's funny is they'll like go red and they'll have like they'll be like red 30K today, and then you know Monday they'll trade again. They'll be up like what, a couple K, and they'll like be posting about that. Bro, I literally
like,
get
consistency
emails from
always wins.
Yeah, I literally get emails from Topstep be like, oh, we're up this much today on Topstep TV, and then you go back, it's literally the day before, and they're like down 10 times as much. It's so funny.
Yeah, we're really dumping right now. That's why I think it's like a range bound day. We filled the 4 hour. I didn't think we'd close over, but whatever caused that slam, it just kept on continuation now.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but yeah, I agree. I think longevity is more important. I agree. That's why I still like I really respect the tech, even though sometimes I talk shit. Most of the time I troll, but he's been around for so long. Like he literally has hardcore evidence that he's been around since what the like early 2010s, trying to build up Topstep. So you gotta respect it.
Get some respect on his name.
Yeah. If you want the most like reasonable or the most trustworthy, I think the most trustworthy CEO out there is Patek.
Yeah. He's gonna be the LeBron of prop firm soon.
Yep.
That's so funny. That's like a real statement. He's been like a CEO for like 12 years now or 13. I don't know what it is now.
Yeah.
And then most CEO that you see right now is like only been around for like a year or 2 years, maybe 3. So they're new to the game.
You gotta respect someone whose whole life is his company. Like you can tell for Patek, like he's on there every single day. He's very hands on, and you gotta really respect that. That's the type of CEO you want to see. That's not me trying to glaze him, but when you see someone very hands on, that's when you know he's really trying to be involved. Like he could easily be hands off, right? Because he's been a CEO for a long time. Like he's built that company up. There's years and years and years of data in there, to where he can literally just structure out now, and he can literally have people just running stuff for him, kind of like what I assume Daryl's doing.
Mm-hmm. Daryl's not in the face anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel like he's like more like a puppet. I haven't seen him do much. Like I seen him like when there was Discord problems, Daryl Martin was like talking about it,
dude,
but that's it.
You know what's crazy? Like we haven't heard a word of Daryl in so long, and then he comes out and he denies Brandon's payout. Remember Brandon, who said he got a payout?
Oh, he
Dude,
came out
bro
the
came
woodwork.
out the woodworks. To do that
Dude, this
shit.
guy never says anything. He literally personally came out and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, that guy that said he got a payout, he didn't." That's crazy.
Bro, he lost all his reps from that. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. That's so, bro. You know what's crazy? I'm not trying to get too personal, bro. He would literally tell me, he's like, "Yo, like, don't." He'd be like,
Don't blow up or something.
"No." He's like,
Give some
"Don't,
lights.
don't tell anyone," because he literally give me personal reasons to why he didn't want like me to tell anybody, and then it was all a lie. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Yeah. That is what it is, man. He one thing like he was telling me, like he was like, guess how much I'm up today? And then I was like, I don't know, like 50K, because I thought it was gonna be a high number. He showed me a picture, it's like 200,000 or something. And I guess it would be evals. Because it was like 8,000 per account, 9,000 per account. It's like it lines up to like that 150K 150K thing, like passing. But like at the time, like you had people backing him saying like, you know, this guy's legit. So I had to believe it.
I don't know, man. It's so sad. Good thing he didn't. I don't know.
Oh, look at the poll here. The poll's like kind of Michael Tech is creeping up right now. Yeah, I'm gonna send this to Brett Simba. See what he thinks about it. Oh, it's actually like flipping. It's coming back for Michael Tech. Patek is a trash trader. I need to see his results in the pit because I think that's like what people are relying on. He's like, he's a pit trader, but it's like, could there be pit traders that's like not performing good too? I don't really know how the process works.
That is true.
All right, we're doing the giveaway, by the way. You like the stream, you comment your username one time. It's for a Funded Next account. And if you want to purchase Funded Next, they just launched today. They launch like midnight. Yes, basically. 25% off, use code SMART. There's a referral link there too that leads to the website, which would auto-sync you for the rewards. Okay, this stream been going on till 3:20, guys. We're talking way too much. So recap of price action though. Good longs. We took out AM high. I think the idea should have been look for shorts afterwards. Most likely off this candle here. So once we get this closure under here, we retrace back up. That's kind of the candle that you're looking for. And this would be the two shorts. Dude, I sent Michael attack, or I sent Resemble the poll when he's like up 60%, and now he's at 54. He's like losing. He might actually get flipped here.
I just have to leave Brett. I need to know Patek's like performance stats in the pit, but being that not been in the pit for 12 plus years I assume he has to be rusty. Guys, no matter how long you've done something, if you don't do it for 12 years, like there's gonna be some rust.
Yeah.
I mean that Brett still trades is.
I mean, does anyone know if Michael Patek even trades with Top Step, like with the, I guess the house count or anything like that, or does he
probably
just
has
put
a
hands
birthday.
off?
I mean, not sure. I don't watch that. I don't want to lose money, So.
Yo.
Kidding,
That's
obviously. Don't ban me,
Crazy.
Patek. There's already another CEO with the.
Dude, this whole video, this whole stream, if someone clips this out of context, we about all get banned.
If you're gonna ban anyone, just ban me. Don't get Brian or Desi involved.
Yeah, let's listen to Lanzo. Let him take the hit.
Chat, how many of you guys are done for today? We should all be done, yeah?
Yeah, I think the only thing you guys are waiting for maybe is Netflix. If you want to play some evals like Desi was suggesting.
When's Netflix?
Is Desi still here?
Desi.
Huh?
What time
When
does
does-
Netflix drop?
Yeah, when does Netflix drop?
4 p.m.
Like flat?
Like,
Yeah, long that shit.
oh,
Long that shit right now.
I'm gonna just put Wix limits.
Yo, Brian, start trading gold, bro.
trade go
Every day
why?
is full part long.
It's been moving that much.
Dude, have you seen gold, bro? It's just like it's a ripper, dude.
Wait,
Look
how
at
much
the
do you-
4-hour candle on gold.
How much do you guys expect Netflix to move NQ?
They said like 80 points. That's what people were saying in the comments too.
Should I drop some evals?
Which one, for Apex or for other than a firm?
Probably TS. Try to max. I've never like really done this. The only time I've done it was like through an 830 news, just a couple times, but that's it.
Is it Trade Evade?
Yeah.
No, that's good. Because I think Top Step Project X, you can't really do that well. You experienced that too, right, Desi? Like with the extreme volatility, it's very bad fills. I feel like it's lagging fills.
Yeah.
Another person just lock in 1 million payout from Apex. Where's that from? Like for April, bro? For April? Another person?
Yeah, what are we talking about? I'm like in and out, zoning in and out.
Someone said, or I think Web just said, there's another trader that submitted a $1 million payout for Apex.
Ooh, everyone's submitting 1 million, guys. Let's go. Everyone's a $1 million
Let's
trader.
when are you next,
Let's
bro?
look at social media.
5 mil or nothing.
No, dead ass line, so might as well, bro.
Imagine
Hey,
5 mil would just like, if they're profitable, like let's say like 7 mil after all payouts, after paying off staff, and then you request a payout, you're like, damn, we're almost about to be break even for the month after a good month because of one trader. All right, 2 winners, guys. I don't know how to say this name, Duce and Long Trades. Just comment or DM me on Discord. Make a ticket for Smart Prop from Discord, and we'll handle it after stream. But yeah, those are for Funded Next account. If you don't want the Funded Next account, we could give you whatever account you want.
What's good? What can I say? I'm a greedy bastard. No.
Bro, this 4-hour on ES and NQ have been absolute pain. Alright, boys. I'm hopping out of here.
Betty.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Atlanta,
wrap this
Brian.
up too.
Have a good life.
Dude, I feel like I've been sleep deprived literally the whole week.
Yeah,
So-
I need to sleep.
Me too.
Chat, I hope everyone has a good weekend. With that being said, Lakers in 4.
Like,
Oh,
wait,
we
who's
got playoff
Lakers playing?
We play Saturday against the Wolves.
Oh. Well, if you
Yeah,
guys are trying to trade Netflix, man, 4 p.m.
4
See some
p.m.
fireworks.
I'm gonna trade that.
I'll probably just throw some evals there too. Why not?
Yep.
But yeah, I'll just wrap this up, guys. If you guys want to try Funded Next Futures, it's pinned right now. I'll say in the chat here, 25% off, and you also get the 5% rebate. Just make sure you click the referral link. That would tie you for life. Even if you don't purchase it now, if you do it now, you click the link one time, you should be able to get the cash reward forever. But yeah, any other questions, chat? Before we wrap this up. That's not the right link. Who are the winners? These are I posted the winner. I think they know. Why is the link not working? Oh, that's the link. Okay, there he goes. If you click that link, you'll be locked in for auto sync And then just one more closing note, guys. If you guys want to use for funding ticks too, they do the same thing. It's like Forex is weird about this. If you don't click the link, the first purchase, you won't be able to eligible for cash rewards. It's so weird, but just click it one time and you don't have to worry about it ever again. Any other questions? We'll wrap this up. I'll sit here for 2 more minutes here. Yeah, just click those 2 links. All right, yeah, man. I'm gonna wrap up. Thank you for coming, man. Banger day.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace out.
Yeah. All right, last question, guys. Earnings. What's the Netflix news? So I posted 2 links. Tiny URL for funded next features, and then bit.ly for funding ticks. Just click those 2 one time. If you click the bit.ly for funding ticks, you just make an account and make sure the referral code SMART, which I'll just show what it looks like. So I'll go in private history, private browser. You click this link, and it should bring you to a sign up. As long as it's SMART is here, you create an account, you'll be locked in for AutoSync for life. And I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that, because 5% rebate, which is a third of what you get, is a lot of money. Thoughts on Alpha Futures? I think Alpha Futures, we're partnered with them. I think they're great, but they're expensive. So what I mean is, like, they're not good for beginners. They're good for people that are doing well. I think what people describe, they're like Top Step, but more expensive, but better rules. What's your ratio of contracts to account size generally? I don't think about that as account size. I think about drawdown. So for my trading, I try not risk more than 5 to 10% for each draw account. So $5,000 account, right? 5,000 drawdown. Don't risk more than $500. Try to keep it like 400 to 500 per trade. A few more questions here. But yeah, I'm excited for the next, guys. I have a video coming out probably after the stream, maybe in an hour or 2. And if you guys want to wait for that before you make a purchase or try them out, that video should explain a lot. Okay, that seems like it. I'll end the stream here. See you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys like the banger. The only trade we took today was this long here. Crazy. 5% of the, not account size, 5% of the drawdown. So 150 account, you get 5,000 drawdown. Take 5% of the drawdown, which is $500. 7 to 10% of it is my rule of thumb. All right, I end it here. See you guys Monday.